What's up, everybody? Coach Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video. In this video, we got to break down patch 5.08 and talk about everything you need to know about the new act. So let's get you caught up to speed and break it all down. But first, let me tell you about this insane tool, the Overwolf Valorant Tracker. This is an in-game Valorant tracker that is going to give you live performance updates while you're playing. You're going to be able to look at your player profile, find your best and worst maps so that you know exactly what you need to focus on, your own personal stats, your most played agent that you can use to gather important information about what you need to do and how you can improve from here. This is our most exciting sponsor yet because it goes hand in hand with our mission to help you improve, and this is perfect for those of you who want to climb. So go check it out right now in the download links below. Now we're getting some new skins and a new battle pass, but one of the biggest things that is happening right now is a ranked reset, which we haven't had in quite some time, and I really do feel like this block in the ranked system has felt very, very strange. I think the majority of people would agree because of the ascendant rank being added and people being moved quite a bit up and some people being moved down and all around, and things have just been crazy. So I'm hoping that this new act is going to make a little bit more sense, be a little bit more cohesive, but let me know your experience down below. How has your act been? Did you reach the rank that you wanted to reach? And what are you looking forward to about the next act? Now, Harbor officially goes live today. Now, most likely you're not going to be able to play him in competitive. We don't know for sure. Typically, they made you wait 2 weeks, but in the past, they've completely ignored their rules and just thrown people right into competitive. So I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do with this character. I think it's real interesting how Harbor could potentially mix up the meta with double control compositions and being a legitimate challenge to Viper on certain maps, but there is a huge split opinion right now, even in the pro community, about how viable Harbor is going to be at all. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see how he develops over time. But of course, in ranked play, people are just going to be locking this character. Like, everyone's going to be locking this character. It doesn't really matter how good he is for a while, right? People are just going to play him. And he's gonna be quote unquote meta for at least a little while people just play him every single game. And besides that, there was some bug fixes, and then there was also a sliver line of sight from A main to A link on Pearl that they fixed because it wasn't intentional. And we didn't get anything else, which was really, really bizarre to me. Riot has so many characters that they have on the chopping block. They have characters that they said they're gonna nerf. They said specifically they're gonna nerf Fade and Chamber. And, you know, they did also say that perception plays a huge role in that in the community, and the majority of people don't think Chamber needs a nerf. So I wouldn't be surprised if they roll that back, but a lot of people do agree that Fade could have really tiny nerfs to her dog. So I don't know where that is. They announced that forever ago, and we haven't seen it. And on top of that, they also said that characters like Cypher would most likely be getting a buff, and we haven't seen that either. On top of that, all these characters they talked about that before they did all the crazy changes to the Initiator and Duelist flashes, and that just came out of left field. So I don't know what's going on with Riot. Like, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what their plan or timeline is. I have no idea at this point. Normally, I have an idea about what's coming next. And we do know that the tournament mode is supposed to come very, very soon. So perhaps they're sandbagging a ton of things all at once to do like a massive change. I just am very surprised that they didn't use this patch to try out a couple more changes to see if they're too far, reel some changes back. I have no idea. It just seems a little bit strange. But let me know what big changes that you want to see, what characters you want nerfed and buffed. And be real with me, how much have you been grinding Valorant lately? Because I feel like there hasn't been a lot of hype since Champions until now with the new agent. But maybe that hype is going to return. I just wish they would have kicked it off with a little bit more juice in this patch notes. Thank you for coming by. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you next time.